Tesla stock is down over one-third since the high of almost $400 it achieved in the fourth quarter of 2021. Several reasons may be contributing to this, including a reset of unusually high expectations, increasing competition leading to price decreases and margin erosion, as well as recent developments leading to lowered expectations for the future of electric vehicles. Also, the launch of its touted Tesla Cybertruck has been delayed several times in the past few years. Now that deliveries of the Cybertruck are finally expected to begin on November 30th of this year, will Cybertruck sales give a boost to Tesla shares in the months ahead? Before going into the sales potential of the Cybertruck, let us look quickly at the Cybertruck's history, production, design, and specifications. The Cybertruck was unveiled in November 2019, although the unveiling ceremony did not go as perfectly as planned, with two of its armor glass windows breaking when metal balls were thrown at them. This was despite the claim that the glass was virtually unbreakable. One of the main stated goals was to provide a sustainable energy alternative to the well over 1 million pickup trucks sold per year in the United States. However, the exterior design received somewhat negative reviews, leading to a drop in Tesla stock price post-unveiling. Pre-orders began in November 2019, but commercial production did not start until July 2023. The first deliveries are expected to be made on November 30th, 2023. Depending on the model, the Cybertruck is expected to have an estimated range of between 250 and 500 miles or greater, with top speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour and towing capacity between 7,500 pounds and 14,000 pounds. This compares quite favorably with the Ford F-150 Lightning. At the time of unveiling in 2019, the price announced for the various models are quite competitive with the current price of the Ford F-150 Lightning. However, one caveat is that the actual price of the Cybertruck may be materially different in 2023 and later. Also, the specifications mentioned no longer show up on Cybertruck's order page. The Cybertruck is expected to have self-leveling suspension. It is expected to have seating for 6. The Cybertruck is expected to come with Tesla Autopilot, along with an optional full self-driving software upgrade. The Cybertruck's features definitely puts it in a strong position versus its competitors. However, questions remain on how the product will fare in the market. To get an idea for the potential market size, the sales volume of the Ford F-Series is a good starting point. Ford Motor reported that its 2022 sales of the F-Series exceeded 640,000 units. This is a decrease from over 900,000 units from before the coronavirus pandemic. Many experts believe that the Cybertruck may not come close to achieving these numbers. The reasons cited include its unconventional appearance, possible low interest from buyers of pickup trucks, its cult car image, range anxiety, etc. Therefore, it is more likely that sales of the Cybertruck will be in the tens of thousands in 2024 or 2025 rather than in the hundreds of thousands. Assuming sales of 50,000 units per year and an average selling price of $50,000, this would provide a $2.5 billion boost to Tesla's top line from vehicle sales alone. This is about 3% of its 2022 revenue. If, however, the Cybertruck is able to achieve sales volume about half of the Ford F-Series and sell 300,000 units, the revenue boost would be much more significant at $15 billion, or almost 20% of 2022 revenue for Tesla. This upper estimate of 300,000 units is close to Tesla's stated capacity of building 250,000 Cybertrucks per year. However, this is much higher than the sales of similar electric trucks such as the Rivian R1T and the Ford F-150 Lightning. Any attempt by Tesla to increase sales volume by cutting prices would cut into profitability and may be detrimental to its stock price. Therefore, it really seems like any benefit Tesla shareholders may get from the launch of the Cybertruck depends heavily on how many consumers are willing to switch from buying current pickup trucks to the Cybertruck. There are many reasons why it seems likely that enough will not be persuaded for Tesla to achieve high enough sales volume for the Cybertruck. Buying vehicles which do not directly emit greenhouse gases is not usually a top priority for pickup truck owners. This is probably why the Ford F-150 Lightning has sales, which are a small fraction of total Ford F-Series truck sales. Pickup truck owners are much more likely to prioritize performance, durability, payload, range, appearance, and price. On most of these measures, Ford's F-Series trucks and those of other companies such as GM and Toyota are likely to be quite competitive with the Cybertruck. Add to that the range anxiety of an electric vehicle and the unconventional appearance of the Cybertruck, it would be very optimistic to assume that the Cybertruck can achieve volumes anywhere close to the Ford F-Series. On appearance, many experts believe most consumers would prefer Ford's F-150 and other similar trucks to the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck has an unusual exterior appearance, which may appeal to a subset of consumers. But many more may prefer to stick to the traditional image of currently available pickup trucks. The pickup truck has a distinctive place in American culture, and the image of the pickup truck is something many Americans have set in their mind which they think of fondly. The Cybertruck is a significant departure from that. Price will be another major factor affecting market acceptance. With inflation staying high since the Cybertruck was priced at $49,900 for a mid-tier version in 2019, a dramatic increase in price in 2023 is a possibility. This may price out many consumers. While the prices of other pickups have increased as well, advanced features in the Cybertruck make it particularly vulnerable to input price increases. Also, manufacturing challenges to build the Cybertruck in high volume mean that decreasing prices from economies of scale may be less of a factor than for other Tesla cars. Selling the Cybertruck at much lower gross margins may increase market share, but may be disastrous for Tesla's profitability and further worsen investor worries about Tesla's pricing power in face of competition. Even if the prices in 2023 and later are higher than what was announced in 2019. Higher input and manufacturing costs may mean that Tesla may see relatively slim gross margins on the Cybertruck. Another key factor will be range. On this factor, pickup trucks which are gasoline-powered are very likely to remain ahead of electric pickup trucks in the next few years because of the near ubiquity of gas stations, as opposed to the still somewhat limited charging stations. Another factor to remember is time taken to charge the electric vehicle versus relatively little time to fill a tank of gas. While comparing the Tesla Cybertruck versus other electric trucks, cost per mile of range is a good indicator. On this, the Tesla Cybertruck is ahead of competitors such as the Rivian R1T and the Ford F-150 Lightning, at least if one goes by the price and specifications announced in 2019. But the market for currently available electric cars is small at tens of thousands of units. Even if the Tesla Cybertruck is able to get some market share from these, the volume upside is too low to move the needle much in terms of sales. Another factor is differentiation of product. Tesla's simplistic approach to offering individual models and not any subtypes and variants may work well for sedans and also be good for streamlining its manufacturing. But for trucks, it remains to be seen whether this will be an effective approach. Traditional pickup trucks offer many variants and subvariants because they cater to many different types of consumers. Having a one-size-fits-all approach may not necessarily work for them. Because of all the reasons mentioned, Cybertruck sales volume may be in the tens of thousands rather than hundreds of thousands. As discussed, the boost to sales and profitability will be quite low in that case. Therefore, it is not likely that beginning of deliveries of the Cybertruck on November 30th of this year will give a sustained and significant boost to Tesla's share price. The Cybertruck may still be considered a successful launch if it adds to the image of Tesla as a cool and innovative company. This may increase customer awareness for other Tesla products and services. But any significant financial benefit for Tesla shareholders will only come to fruition if Tesla can execute in those areas. Tesla's continued innovations in software and artificial intelligence services, including self-driving and in energy storage as well as charging solutions, may be a much more important source of value creation in the next decade. At the end of this decade, the Tesla Cybertruck may be looked upon as a cool but not market-transforming product which did not by itself do much for shareholders in terms of returns. What Tesla really needs to ensure is that the Cybertruck does not affect its image among consumers regarding innovation. They must also ensure that it does not take crucial manufacturing capacity or talent away from its current car models, as well as its efforts in self-driving, artificial intelligence software and energy storage. If Tesla can balance its priorities in a way that allows it to execute fully on other areas of the business while being poised to capture any upside from Cybertruck sales, that may be the best outcome for them.